Thank you, Karen, Smitty, Simon, and especially Maria Horn, who couldn't be here today, for all that you're doing to help make passenger service on the Housatonic Line a reality once again. As Karen mentioned, back in 2015, 100 people gathered in this depot when it was empty and unfinished on a January frozen day morning to rally and demand passenger service be restored on this line. On that day, a spry 19-year-old gave a speech in support of this effort that all of us have worked so hard to achieve. In part, that speech led me to become North Canaan's youngest selectman and has allowed me the opportunity to help finish this depot, open this wonderful brewery and event space we're gathered in today, and especially assist in the design of the railroad crossing project that you can see underway just outside. And that project will provide a railbed that is capable in handling passenger service into the future. As a young person, what I could tell you today, but what I will not elaborate on today, is how my generation is driving less and before COVID was leaving this area. But I am here to talk today about the real future of our region, and especially North Canaan, the future that we make now. You all in the crowd know how special and really magical North Canaan and this region is in the world. There's really no place like it. Where in the world can you find a fully restored iron furnace that is the state of Connecticut's sole industrial monument? Where else can you find a public high school as beautiful as Housatonic Valley Regional High School, which was designated in 2017 as the most beautiful public high school in Connecticut by Architectural Digest, and the first regional high school in New England? Where else can you find the world's largest Victorian train station in which we're sitting in today? It's nowhere else but here. But all these material things, so they are important and we cherish them and have worked to restore them. There is something here that all those things can never be. It's the culture and soul of this region. And that's really what this gathering is about today and what the train campaign has worked to enhance. When this rally was held here in 2015, friends of mine from Yukon were looking forward to coming here this weekend to see this little corner of the world. And unfortunately, there was a leadership conference scheduled for that Saturday that was pushed to that day, and they couldn't make it. All of them said to me, it must be hard to choose between coming back here to this rally or going to that leadership conference. Well, folks, you know what I said? Do you know what's hard? When you're 6 years old and a month after the attempt to topple the economic, social, and cultural structure of your country in 9/11, you're standing in the economic, social, and cultural structure of your hometown. You know what's hard? Seeing the project to rebuild that structure in which we are in today linger on for more of half of my life because there just isn't anyone. And you know what's hard? The hardest thing of all? Seeing the people of your hometown lose hope and believe the best days of our region, and especially North Canaan, are behind us. After that, my friends pushed to get that conference canceled, not for themselves, but that I was free to come there that day. And they succeeded. I have a little story to go along with that. 15 years ago, my siblings' parents and grandparents at their home in East Canaan, directly opposite of Elm Knoll's milk sign, had a good old meat, potato, and gravy dinner. Somehow, through conversation amongst us eating, my grandpa Paul, former first selectman of North Canaan, said, I don't think North Canaan will ever be great again. The eating stopped, and there was silence until I asked, well, what do you mean, Grandpa? He looked straight into my eyes and said, son, we've lost our town. We've lost our station. We're going to lose the people who built this town. I said, who's that? My grandpa interjected and said, my grandma interjected, and she said, Paul, the grandkids shouldn't hear this. And he stopped her, no, Lee, they have to hear this. And that's when he listed off so many names that we all froze to death by said them. Just to paraphrase, there were the people who got up every morning to tend the fields, the quarries and stores of this town. The people who would keep their restaurants open 24/7 because everybody needs a place. And the people that would get up every morning, ride their bike down to the Doy Boy right over here, and raise the American flag every day. Grandpa said all those people, if not already gone, would only have 10 years left, and then the town would die. And he said no one would ever believe in North Canaan again. There we were 10 years later, and what was left in 2015. He was mostly right. The train station was still gone. The train was still gone. Most of the people that were his age were gone. But after all those years, do you know what I'd say to him today? I tell you what, Grandpa, I believe in Canaan. Karen believes in Canaan. Maria believes in Canaan. And above all else, we're here today because of Canaan. And we won't let our town die in our hands because we care about each other, not just ourselves. And we care about the legacy of our ancestors. And we care about all who are come after us. And look at what happened. 2 years later, in 2017, I was elected as a selectman. And since, North Canaan has been on a tear. We, with a refreshed board of selectmen willing to work together with all the good people that make up this town, we succeeded in attracting so much investment in this town, but we're not done yet. To finish the good that has been started here, we need passenger service. We need that direct line to New York and Boston so that the good people of this world can see all that North Canaan and this region has to offer. And in conclusion, as I said in 2015, and as many of you continue to do, we will write the letters, make the calls, raise the money, create the laws, sow the seeds, plant the trees, and build up each other to reap the skills and talents we have, to bring this town back, to bring the train back, to bring this station back even better than it is today, and make North Canaan, all of our region, better than it's ever been, which is the way it was always meant to be. Thank you. And with that, Smitty.